Okay, I'm knocking things around, but we are 10-8. And the number is 180, and the letter is G. My name is Mig. I'm here with my brother Robert, and we are playing Factorio. And it's dark. It is definitely day-night cycle. Let's put something here. Let's put something here. Got this gray science going. Now, I don't think I'm going to run the... the ingredients for the gray science up for the gray science. I think we'll just make it in line. Probably makes sense. That's ready there. Let's go ahead and drop some. There we go. There we go. Groovy, groovy. All right. So where can I make? What do I need to make? Hand grenades, gun turrets, and piercing rounds, right? And I need to make 1 per second. Do I need to make 1 per second? Yep, 1 each per second. Alright, so, do we not have hand grenades? I thought we had, I do have temporary hand grenades, don't I?
I'm pretty sure we got some grenade makers. The question is whether or not we're putting them into logistics chests.
We're not. I mean, and we probably want to do that. I'm still making roboports, essentially, so let's drop that. I got a couple. Alright, so sure, we can do this. We can do this. We can get our power back up again. Yeah, okay. Let's go ahead and run one of these guys. Let's go ahead and run both of these guys back towards the science area, right? Put both of these guys. Go ahead and load this up on one belt. This needs to do something wacky, so I will show you the wacky thing that it needs to do. Often you don't. So you can go here. Actually, that's not even all that wacky. So that goes there, and that goes there, and that goes there. Groovy. So try and bring those hand grenades through this horrible blood clot over here, but get them down over here, and I will try to make... do I have iron? Okay, I have steel. Okay, good. I will try to make... what am I trying to say here? I will try to make the bullets.
Okay, I think I've got the engine things and the red chips set up for the blue science.
Correct.
That's the site you wanted them on?
Yes. Hook all that shit up. And what's wrong with my accept? Except... for some reason, the red broke. There we go. And I was also going to actually try... oh, whoops. You probably don't like that very much, do you? Let's go ahead and put you up here. Let's remove you. Remove you. Can we get... yes. Alright, I think I want you here. So we can go there. We can go... here? Is that what I want? I think that's what I want. I think we need to get more, yeah, more processing here. Okay, so that should feed these guys. We'll probably want to fill all these in once we actually get this science going. Are you grinding?
What
again?
again?
Are we forgetting?
Broke up.
Oh, because I'm not done with my long-handled inserters. So that is why that's not working. However, if I do this, and I do that, and I do that, and I do that, then I bet you things will work a little better around here. Okay, hey, look at that. Blue science, yo. We're not even using blue science yet, but we've got blue science. Because that's how awesome we are. Of course, it would be way more awesome if that blue science was actually super, super helpful, but getting the next line of stuff, I think blue science will actually allow us to get the next speed upgrade for the robots, so at least in those terms, it'll go very nicely. So great, we got blue science going. Now we're going to try to get gray science going, because why the hell not? We're doing the science of the science with the science.
And we're still alive.
Something, something. So, I think I can get bullet production up over here. I'm just going to, like, suck off the line for the sake of sucking off the line, although I'll need to get copper over there. Okay. If I do you and I do you... Oh, but this is not going to be the right ratios, right? So you can produce you 1 per second. That's great. You, on the other hand, can produce you 1 every 3 seconds. Interesting. Interesting. Okay, that's fine. That means we will need to be a little bit more formal with how we deal with this. And we will actually do some real splits. So, I can do splits. Alright, I'm going to try to get the stuff over here for doing the bullets. Are you bringing down the grenades?
Yeah, having to thread some needles and whatnot, but,
Yeah. No, actually, I want that here. Right, and then I need 3. And that's not enough. I mean, we could do a Trixie. Let's do a Trixie. Let me show you a trick that you can do. We're gonna do a belt braid. Because you can do a belt braid, I need an extra space. I'm 1 space short. Interestingly enough, you can replace underground belts with a different level of them, but you can also use them independently on the same vertical or horizontal line. They are separate underground spaces. You can't do 2 yellows on the same line. You can't do 2 reds on the same line, but you can actually do a red and a yellow at the same time, right? So what we'll do is we will figure out how we're going to do the thing we want to do. So we need to pick you up. Let's get up our undergrounds. So we can do this. Actually, I think that's fine. So this will be our yellow line, right? And this can go here. This can go here. That's going to pick them up 1 every second, so that's exactly what we need for this. Now, we also need 3 guys who are going to be picking up... Actually, 1, 2. So for these guys, they're going to be piercing rounds. Right, and then we're going to give them a little electricity. That's a little bit wasteful, but it should be fine. Alright, then we will give them insert, insert, insert. Alright, so that's those. And now I need a copper and a steel. Right, so I got the steel coming down over here. I can maybe steal the copper from over... Actually, do I want to steal...
copper down here.
Yeah, but I need it to be up high where the steel is, because I want to join the copper and steel lines. So what I'm going to do, let's keep doing this. So now I'm back in my reds. We can go here to here, right? And then you I want to get my steel. Oops. I want to get my steel out over here. All right. So there's my steel. That's not what I wanted to do. Hold on. There we go. All right. Now I want to bring some copper in over here. So you to you. Oftentimes building backwards is a really good way to make sure you're doing it right. Alright, so now I got copper under there. So I'm going to do this. Whoops, this. Now I can do this. Do you see this?
Ah, new zigzag.
Yes, actually that. No, I do want that. Right, so and that doesn't actually go anywhere, but I'm not sure what you mean by zigzag, but they definitely do braid in with each other. And that's actually a little bit wasteful here, but I don't care. Because I'm just showing it off, right? And now I actually have the space to run that. And I don't want to run it in that direction, I want to run it in this direction. Right, but that's why I did that. Where are the, Oh, you're still going with them.
Grenades are up here, but I'm just not quite sure where we'll get them over to this traffic jam.
Alright. So the first thing we'll do is we'll do the cheap balancer because we know everything's going to be on one side of that belt, right? And again, one of the things that you can do is you can actually do it backwards, right? So can you reach all the way over here? You cannot reach all the way over there, but you can reach here. Right, so we can go, whoops, where am I? Here I am. We can go, so now it's turning into spaghetti, because that's Factorio. Alright. We can go that way, and then from here, we can go this way. Alright, and that'll bring it down in here. And we'll make the turret somewhere else. Actually, you know what? You know what? You know what? I take it back. I take it all back. I lied. That's fine. Everything stays on that line. Because by the time... Now run that down to... Oh, wait. We can't run that down to there, can we? That doesn't fit. Sure it does. Watch. Because all you have to do is take that back. Right. Now... Where's my... Uh-oh. Yeah, I was afraid I had done that. Okay, so... You need to turn downward. So, if I had to put something here, really quick, Robert, check this out. Right? That's wrong. So, if I had to put something here, that coal would have gone onto it, right? So, what I do is I hit the R key while it's laid down, and I turn it so it points towards the...
Loader arm.
Yeah, so it points towards the loader arm, right. And then, it's perfectly safe to run that stuff to that. And then this will run across over here. And it's, I don't know, it's kind of spaghetti at this point, but we like spaghetti, vaguely, sort of, maybe, kind of, I don't know. Alright, so let me get my... Alright. Groovy. Now, this is far from done. So first I need to set up all of the inserters on all of the everything, but you know, nowadays we don't have to worry about pocket crafting inserters or doing anything wacky like that. You know, the inserters are just already made for us because we've made our mall. Now, of course, we're not making long-handled inserters because you often don't need a lot of them. We might think about that. I keep making long-handled inserters because I talk about us not having long-handled inserters, but they don't take too terribly long, and they're not often enough. I don't always build them all. Depends on kind of what I'm thinking of, I'm sure.
Grenades ahoy!
All right. Groovy. Oops, we already got that guy. Okay, so now all we need is, excuse me, turrets. Right, so what do we need for turrets? I think it's just, let me remember what we need for turrets. Gear, copper, and iron. So yes, so should be fairly easy. Like that. Like that. So now normally you wouldn't want to like pull stuff directly off of this, stuff like this. But because this is like the separated science bus, it's kind of okay to do that. Seems generally okay to do that. So you're going to be the turrets. You're going to be the gears that are required by the turrets. I'm going to put... Oh, did I put up 2 spaces? Bollocks. Okay, well, that's fine. I apologize. My error. You're going to be the gears. Right, and you can see how this just kind of goes together. I'm in the way. Everybody? Everybody. Alright, so I think what we're going to do then is we're going to run this upward. Like that. And then we can do 3. 3 is just the shortcut that I have for my underground, so. Alright, we can do that. So. Oh, wait, how many. Well, you take 8 seconds to make a freaking gun turret. How many do you make? You make a lot and a lot of a lot, right? 5 seconds? Okay, 8 seconds, huh? That implies we need to do a little bit more work, but all we need is iron, so that should be fine. Let me actually pick all you guys up. Let me do that. No, we need iron and copper, right? That's fine. Everything's fine. There's no problem. So, 8. We can do 8. Do we want to do a line of 8, or do we want to do... we probably should have done this guy out here, because now we're worried about lines of 8 and stuff like that. That's fine. This can go away, because we're not going to do that from there. Oh, hello, bad guys. Just kind of wandering up and doing nothing. Bunch of little spitters. You're going to go repairing. That's fine. Hey, blueprint. Let's go drop a blueprint here. I saw the guys wandering up, but they weren't biters, they were spitters, right? And the spitters kind of ignore most things that aren't powered or anything like that. So that's the thing, right? Eventually, the robots will come and build that for us, so you don't have to do it. They'll just eventually get there. We just have to remember to go back and actually put the juice in it. Alright, so we were going to do an 8 stack for making our turrets, right? Bollocks. Oh, this shows that I didn't know what I was doing beforehand, right? Maybe I want to do... Alright. That's fine. I'm actually going to do our 8 stack of turrets up here. And we'll just do it in a nice big line.
Okay. So
What's
the robots dropped off part of the wall, and then ones that still had walls flew away.
Yeah, they ran out of power, so they had to go to the nearest place to redo their power.
Well, the turret's there, so I'll throw some ammo at it.
Yeah. Groovy. And I am now back in the logistics network, so everyone and their mom is trying to bring me all of my things that I request. So I'm going to wander out here. Are we building? No, we've got like a 4. I don't know. We can probably like dismantle our other turret constructor thing now that I'm doing an 8 stack of turrets. Let's get more electric poles. Groovy. Hello. Apparently that doesn't work. Ouch.
You know, we have a thing making turrets already. Shouldn't we use these?
Yeah, I didn't want to run them very far, but I guess they don't need to run all that far, huh? Except we need 8. You know what?
Well,
It's
we've got
fine.
4.
Yeah, I think we'll just take down those 4. We'll use these instead. Just because we need 8. And we don't... And they're kind of expensive. We don't want to necessarily run them too far. And I am okay with just splitting up over here. So... That's fine. Alright, so you... Oh, what the hell do you want? You want gears and copper. So 10 per
Fire in
second.
the hole.
Right on. There you go. So we need 10 per second of gears. So let me try to get a little bit of a gear stack going here. So 10 per second. So 5 of them. Thank you. Thank you. Everybody's doing their everything. Alright, so these turrets are going to need twice as many iron plates as the other two things. So we do them like that. And we'll just give all of the plates to all of the everybody. Really? You really going to stick up on one side like that? Okay. Alright, so can you hook up the inserters and the electricity on the gears, and I will try to figure out how to drop the copper into this space. I think I just want the copper to go here, and then we can go here, and then we can go here. Groovy. Snag the copper. Figure out whether or not we can go in a straight line. Mining productivity is finished. We now have blue science. So the first thing we want is worker robot speed. Go do worker robot speed. Happy, happy blue science. That's gonna make our lives super, super happy. Thank you for setting up the inserters. One of the things about gears is that yeah, they're going okay. One of the things that's usually the case about gears is that they're really hard to that they so many of them get made, right? That it's hard to make them go have full throughput with just one of them in one of the assembly machines. Sometimes you need 2. Apparently we don't need 2 for these. But like if you had if you had the next level up, you would need to put 2 blue inserters on it. Anyway, now we're going to get the red and blue inserters on these. I'm going to make red inserters. You go ahead and hook up blue inserters. We'll meet each other. You go ahead. The blue inserters go to the middle of the 2 pieces together, right? So here and here.
Okay.
And then the red ones go on the outside of those 2. Like this. Yep. Right. Now we get our outputs. And we get very angry at that guy right there. Hello, Mr. 5. Go there. Okay, so now, where do we want you? We want you here. Yet again, I changed my mind about what direction we're going to go. That's fine. So
Turns
let's
ahoy.
say... Yeah, let's say...
Robot speed finished.
Yeah. Let's go ahead and give everybody plenty of space. Here, can you reach? You cannot reach, of course not. To here. To here. Alright, so go ahead and hook the turrets up to that, and I'm going to hook this up here. And then we will have gray science. Oh, we got worker robot speed. Let's get some more worker robot speed. Not that it matters all that much before we have stupid requester chest, but you know, it can't hurt. Alright, off we go. Down, 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 down. Did it go through? Everything's going through. Oh no. We can hook it up here because I'm a doof. There we go. Alright. We are making 1 per second. We are making everything 1 per second, 1 per second. Pick that stuff up. Super duper duper good. Okay. Now we are making everything that we need to be everything. Right? Here they come. Alright, so the next thing we want to get... did we even get the thing that allows us to make the red science yet? Production... Right, it was this, advanced material processing, right? So we're going to get advanced material processing as soon as the worker robot speed here is done. For now, we can start setting up another construction space, I guess. You know what, actually we don't need the worker robot speed as much as we actually need the advanced materials processing, so I'm going to actually just bump it. Nothing bad happens, we can go back to the old tech. And get all of our money back, essentially. Get all of our value back out of it.
So it just pauses it and lets us continue later, or?
Yeah, essentially. Get some walls up around these guys. I've got
There's
a
another one
couple
down here,
roboports,
so...
right? So let me try to actually get you. Of course you're right in the middle of the wall. Okay, whatever. I know.
So I have this blueprint for the turret with a wall around it. If I tell it to try to build it around the thing... Actually, down here I don't think we can, because it's,
What's that?
I'm just trying to figure out the, robot stuff on... There's a turret down here without a wall. If I lay the blueprint down, they'll recognize it already has a turret and won't bother to build that part.
They won't bother to build that part, certainly. You have to be in the green zone of a roboport, though, and I don't know that the roboports go that far south.
I am seeing myself in an orange area
Okay,
with, like,
yeah.
green beyond.
That's because I just dropped a roboport, so now you are in the... Now you... Yeah, there you go. You can just... That's exactly what I did with these other 2 guys up here. Exactly the same thing. Okay, so we're waiting for advanced material processing. Advanced material processing is going to need more blue. Blue is going to need more red circuits. So the next thing we need to do is get this red
These
circuit
guys online?
processing. Yep. Actually, you know what? You... Oh, whoops. Actually, I don't need you guys to be fast, so we'll do one of the slow ones. Alright.
Automated construction. Construct one
Hooray!
using robots. Achievement unlocked.
Yep. Do we have any of those? We don't. That's fine. Oh, oh, oh! Here come more biters. Here come more spitters. They're confused. They shoot you. Oh shit. There we go. What was I doing? Right, I was putting out some inserters so we can have a little more red circuit production. Groovy. Give to me the inserters that I am spending. Alright. Alright, now we got some more red circuit production. I assume? No, what are we waiting for? Plastic! We're out of plastic. Why are we out of plastic? Let's go check on our plastic. If we have no plastic, we have no red circuits. If we have no red circuits, we have... Oh, I'll bet you. Okay, come over here, Robert. We're going to learn about things in Factorio. I'm going to make more storage tanks. That'll be a hint over what we need to do. So one of the things about Factorio is that if something backs up, right, and is full, you can't do anything with it anymore. The reason plastic's not being made is because we are out of petroleum gas. The reason we are out of petroleum gas is because we are full of light oil. We're not full of heavy oil, but we're not making... We can't make any more... We can't crack any more petroleum because we have too much light oil. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put 2 more... Actually, I'm going to put 4 more storage containers on these guys. And all of a sudden, everything's going to start rolling again. And we're going to start making plastic. Here we go. That's going. The sulfur's coming up. We're making sulfur, sulfuric acid. Sulfuric acid's being made slowly, eventually. You know, maybe we want to get up a few more oil refineries. It's probably good practice for you, Robert. You want to hook up like 2 or 3 more oil refineries here. It's good practice for working with these underground pipey type things. You think you can do that?
Oil refineries. Okay, I can give it a try.
Groovy. Now, I think the next thing we will also want to do is be able to crack the light oil. So right now I just increase the amount of storage space, right? We can throw it away too. If I just broke one of these, it's going to fill everything up, and if they're overfilled, it will actually just dissipate the fuel oil. It won't dump it all over the ground. If you pick up a chest and you don't have the ability to take everything, it won't let you pick up the chest. But anyway, one of the things that you can do is crack the light oil into the petroleum gas, which is probably going to be a useful thing to be doing soon. I think we still need to get more... Oh, interesting. I think we still need to get more technology before we can do that, though. So once advanced material processing is up and going, hopefully we'll be able to see... I'll figure out what the next one is, and we'll start cracking this light oil out. Then the heavy oil will be the bottleneck, because we only make so much lubricant out of it. But you can crack heavy oil into light oil, and then crack light oil into the petroleum gas. But for now, probably the best thing that we can do is get 2 more crackers up, because we've got these crude oil storage tanks over here. They're completely full. In fact, what I'll do is I'll actually use my last 2 tanks over here and hook them up like that, just so we can get more storage out of them. Wow, yeah, they definitely had a lot of storage in the pipes. Good, great. But yeah, go ahead and try to get 2 more of these oil refineries up, right? Just pocket craft them. Do you have the pipes properly?
Let's see. Pipes. No, I do not have pipes. I also
Okay.
need more brick.
Yeah, well, I was about to say, we got pipes all the way down way the hell at the other end of the everything. Eventually we'll be able to get powered armor. And with the powered armor, we'll be able to build these things that let us run a lot faster. One of the other things that we can do is we can actually just take brick and put the brick on the ground, and it'll let us run faster on it, but that actually makes the pollution not get absorbed as well into the ground. So I don't generally put down brick. I'm like, okay, I'll just run slow until I can actually run fast with the thing that's supposed to make me run fast, right? Oh, here we go. We're making...
Okay, 2 oil refineries.
Okay, that's fine. You know, just to make it fine. We'll do that for a while. We had some stored up in a storage chest that we probably didn't need to have that many stored up in the storage chest. So one of the things that I am doing is making the storage chest dump its shit out, so that'll give us more blue science. Did we have a buffer on the plastic line? I don't think we did put a buffer on the plastic line. No, it's just straight plastic. I don't think I ever bother putting a buffer on the plastic line, because you're generally never ever like completely over full on plastic. Plastic is usually the resource that's the hardest to actually get working properly. Do I have a... I do have a pump. Let me actually drop a pump in here and try to prefer our plastics to our batteries, which is probably a foolish idea, but for now, we can do that. We can do this. That is not the thing that we do. We do this. We can do that. Good. Might as well put a light up next to it. Groovy. We don't have any petroleum gas, but we're going to prefer it in this direction, so hopefully we'll be making more plastic. Let me go digging through the... Let me go digging through the oil refinery stuff. Automation 3... Right, and that's going to give us gold, so let's go ahead and we'll do that one afterward. But for now, I want to find you. Yes. After we do advanced material processing, we will do advanced oil processing, and that will give us the ability to generate, to A, change the oil refineries to do something that makes a lot less heavy oil and a lot more petroleum gas. but then also will allow us to crack the oil bits into better oil bits. Let me do this, and now I'm out of iron plate. Alright, so now we're just kind of waiting on more plastic. Plastic is the trouble spot. So actually, given that plastic is the trouble spot and batteries are okay, I'm going to turn off the sulfur production, which will send more petroleum gas to the plastic production. So hopefully we'll get a little further. No, you're still... Wow. 2 guys are online? No, not exactly. Not even fully 2 guys are online. There's a little more plastic coming out now, so that's good. Hopefully that'll get us the science that we need. Thank you, friendly robots that go slightly faster now. Alright, I'm pretty happy about this. Advanced material processing will get us the purple science. We can start working on purple science next. Oh my goodness, and I forgot to set an alarm. We're 40 minutes instead of 30 minutes. Why don't we go ahead and stop here? Now that we've got our blue science online, we'll start it up again in a minute. We'll take a bio break and do all of those things. Ooh, combat. Where's the combat? Ooh, a lot of combat over here in the corner because we never put bullets. Oh, we never put bullets in the new turret that I made. That's my fault. I'm absolutely sure that's my fault. All sorts of bad guys everywhere. You are out of... Alright, we really were going to quit here in a second. Dear Mr. Gun Turret, please take my bullets. Alright. That would have probably worked way better if I'd actually put bullets in the gun turret. But, we are totally out of time, so we're playing Stellaris. My name is Mig. I'm joined by my brother Robert. We are 10-7 over and out.